string buffer class in Java same as string class, except it is a mutable, means it can be changed. What is a mutable string? A string that can be modified or changed is known as a mutable string. String buffer and string builder are classes used for creating mutable string. These are the two different classes, string buffer and string builder. So Java provides these all are the predefined constructor. Means when the class is defined string buffer having the following constructor. One is default constructor. Its capacity is 16, means it will take 16 characters, capacity 16. Now string buffer string, when you pass a one parameter, it creates a string buffer with a specific string, and string buffer with int capacity, means we can increase or create an empty string buffer with a specified capacity. Okay, let us discuss all in practical, no need to worry. What are the different type of methods? There is a method called append. Append is used to add a string, means we can add a new string. Let us do it practically. Not only string, we can also append a character, we can append a boolean, integer, float, double, any type of value we can enter. This is a predefined method of a string buffer class. Now insert is a one more string method that allow to insert a word in a specific position. Like we have given a specific position and some characters. So we have inserted specific position like insert boolean. Let us do this too practically. Okay, each package java.line string buffer object equal to new string buffer, some value I have given, hello. Okay, and I will write a SOP method. Who will write a number of the times SOP line? SOP. Okay, and in this we will write a system out of OP. Right, public start. Okay, now write SOP OB. Now run this. Hello, we are getting hello. So what is the advantages? In string also we can write, but here what we can do? We can write object dot append. See, there are so many predefined methods are like a string class. It is also providing so many predefined class. We will go for append. Okay, append my dear students. Okay, now run this. Hello, but not printing my dear students because of we have not written SOP. Hello my dear student means what it means? Means that it add with the previous one. Previously thila hello, ebe kon kala add hala. Now next object dot append some number. Let's say I want to enter 1 2 3 4 5 6. Habo na habo. What? Append dot append some float value dot f. देखिए SOP object on this. Yes, it is also possible. It allows to add so many everything that you want. Now insert at the middle. Now I want to insert at the middle. Object dot insert. Let's say I am writing start index is 3 and sorry hello rows 1 H E L L O 5. 5 means 0 to 4 index. So let us write 5. Hello Rohan. Okay, I'm added. Then displaying OP SOP. Okay. We are inserted here Rohan between hello and my. केते बढ़िया 5 number index रे हम गोटे new word टी insert कर आराम से hello ये solve है ना नहीं. So this is the way to insert a new word. Replace ले करिया object dot replace हला start and start index दियो मने करो 5 देली 5 देली start index रोहन रो केतरा कैरेक्टर रहला 1 2 3 4 5 हेले दे देली 10 हां then new word replace with SW A Y A M B H U 5 to 10 word भितर replace करियो स्वयं तो प्रिंट कर देना SOP हला कौन हला 5 ରୁ 10 काटी देला रोहन जगह रे स्वयं पळाइला बुझिलो ना माने 5 इंडेक्स रे स्टार्ट हैला एंड हैला कोडी 10 नंबर सेती उडे देला नो वाटी आनी रख 9 रही थंदा 9 देते हम रखता 9 पे रख हला right and it remove the characters from 5 to 9 and at last it is n is remain so it is added at the last right. So these are the things we just have completed. We will go by next. Then replace or done. Also there is a function called delete, start index, last. Also there is a function called reverse. So it will get reverse automatically. Let us do this. We'll write in one more program. Now create a StringBuffer class. StringBuffer object equal to buffer of any message, give any message, object dot add open open we are study. Okay, I have called here the default constructor. I have called here default constructor and now passed we are studying and for printing I will need to write this part. We'll write SOP OB. This is the first string. But what we need to do? Reverse. SOP OB dot reverse. Okay, we are studying. reverse na, reverse. So 1 2 3 4 5, then reverse 5 4 3 2 1, right? Then what's more, and what's more, we'll go for delete. I want to delete SOP object dot delete from 2 index to 4 index. Okay, 2 index koda 3, 4 index koda 5 है ना. गुटेगा वन टू फाइव है ना. इट रिमूव फ्रॉम 2 to 4 2 इंडेक्स देखे 0 1 2 2 बोले कोड आसिला को 3 3 2 4 इंडेक्स कोड 4 4 नहीं दिला
स्टार्टिंग रो एंडिंग पॉइंटर
स्टार्ट 1 दा रखिया नहीं 5 दा रखिया नहीं हां
इंडेक्स टा बोले मु खाली 2 इंडेक्स टा ओके 4 टा एंडिंग इंडेक्स टा
माने 1 2 3 4 you want to see हां SOP object dot delete है ना 0 कॉमा और सब जा रहे हो तो 4 5 4 to 5 4 to 4 4 index to 4 character total 5 टा আছে पूरा. This is 0 1 2 3 4 3 to 4 3 to 4 so 3 to start index देखो ना ये index केते ला 0 1 2 3 4 final is 4 and start is 4 हाँ हेले तू कौन चाहूँ 5 रे को हमें डिलीट कर दा खाली 1 2 3 4 रखिया 1 2 3 4 रखिया हेला 1 2 3 4 जदि रखिया so 1 2 3 4 रखिले 4 कॉमा 2 3 ना इडा 3 कॉमा 4 हाँ there is a function left right is there. Left function अच्छी right function अच्छी right रू गोटे देले right रू गोटे side आयो left रू चारटा देले चारटा आयो but your question is also justification 0 to 3 what we are getting this at 1 to 1 1 to 5 1 to 5 है 1 to 1 1 2 3 4 5 1 to 2 so it cut only 2 हाँ 2 नंबर टा खाली कटिला 2 नंबर टा हाँ 1 2 3 देले 3 नंबर टा कटिला ना 2 3 दीड जा कटिला 2 3 कटिला माने आमे 1 2 देइचे 3 1 2 3 देइचे माने 1 2 1 डा रोइला 2 3 हेले एडी 0 ରୁ 3 देले सब जा कटि जो बोले 0 to 3 देले 1 2 3 कटियो 1 2 3 कटिला 0 to 3 देले 1 2 3 कटिला माने करो 0 to 4 दबा हां 5 डा रोयो हेले रिवर्स देले 4 to 4 देले 4 to 1 देले सेटा अधिक रहिया पड़ो this value must be more than of this
3 to 4 कर दे तो
3 to 4 खाली 4 टा कटिला 3 to 4 to 5 3 to 5 3 to 5 3 to 5 बोले 1 2 3 आसिला 4 comma 5 बोले 5 4 comma 5 माने कौन हैला up to 4 index पर्यंत हैला 5 number character टा काटला 5 represent here and position means it does not count from 1 it does not count from 0 it counts from 1 so we are getting only the last character हैला सिखियो पड़ियो ना now go for capacity system out dot sop dot object dot capacity so it will return the capacity of the string like by default it takes 16 so it is a 16 माने तार by default size होची 16 default size capacity हला मन करो मु नेली 32 now we call the function capacity ensure capacity it is used to ensure the capacity at least equal to the given minimum ensure capacity this is object dot ensure capacity say 10 I given ensure capacity 10 SOP होगा नीला I will change करो value टा now print SOP dot capacity and one more therefore run करिए so this also return 16 let us change it to 25 or 35 change to 35 ensure capacity means we can increase the capacity by default capacity is 16 now coming to the length and caret function as you have learned in string same substring also same as you have learned start index beginning index last index okay same nothing to be changed what is the difference it is a mutable it cannot be changed immutable it is a mutable changeable okay the string is slow and consume more memory when you concatenate to string because every time it create a new instance when you add it create a new instance string buffer is a fast and consume less memory when you concatenate a string class override equal method string class override equals method of the class object class so you can compare the content of a two string by equal function there is also a string buffer class does not override equal method of the object class कारण our own equal method अछि so object dot equals like this हम जहाँ पढ़िले string रे हम जहाँ पढ़िले आउ बाकी सब तार सेम किछि एक्स्ट्रा नाही but string buffer is a mutable mostly used for string purpose to store more characters now we are going for the exception this is all about the string buffer class okay now go for exception 1 I have taken why this exception is required see I will show you a practical one then I will explain okay public void public static void string args okay let us I have taken a and b equal to 10 okay b equal to 10 and I want to calculate say r equal to a by b by a what is the value of a is nothing let's say you may enter let's say I have given 0 okay I have given 0 now is there any error syntax error is there any syntax error divide value is plus result jaha ayo divide kale jaha asiyo taha do compile first program compile debug file compile that create a java.lang.arithmetic exception divide by 0. If you divide with any number by 0, then there is error. Okay, there is a error. Let's say I have given some value and I want to run this. No problem. So divisible by 5. But if I give some value during runtime, this is not fixed, na? I can define A and B. That I can enter runtime. If I will enter any value, if I enter any value for B, for A is 0, then there is a chances for getting errors. This is a one case. Number two. Let's I have defined a variable array of new equal to, let's I have assigned value 2 and 3. Okay, 2 and 3, and I want to print system.out.println, that is SOP method. In SOP, I want to print array of 3. Array of 3. 3 is error. It is error or not? Huh? If you will compile, no error. If you will compile, where is the compile option? Huh? Hello. Now, if we run this file, there we will get a array out of bound exception. Means array index out of bound exception. Means that we are able to read the value out of its range. Okay. Similarly, these are the exceptions that may generate during runtime. Compile time there is no error, but a runtime error. To avoid this, so many errors are there. To avoid such a type of error, we can use exception handling. Java provides, there is a predefined class called, keyword called try. There is a try block. Then there is a catch block. Catch exceptions. Okay, there is a exception block. We can write multiple exception, and there is a predefined block called finally. There is a one more block called finally. Try, catch, finally. The try block is a body block where you can write any sort of a code. You can write any sort of a code. If there is any error, then it will not terminate. It will display message in catch block, so that the program will not terminate abnormally. It terminates smoothly because it will display user defined error. Sometimes the user don't know what are the value need to be entered. Or let's say you are reading data from a file or a database. Sometimes while reading data from the file or database, you are getting null value. If you are getting null value, the error may causes and program will terminate. It will not move. माने आउ आगु से चलिबन, stop हो अपना. For avoiding such a type of a problem, it will not stop there. It will give a warning message, that is error, and stop. That will display, that will terminate only this block. But program execution remaining continue. Program टा से end होबन, से continue चलेगा. So this is called a try, catch, and finally. There is two more methods. One is called a throws. Throws will use here. throws like IO exception. So this is present under this IO exception getting error because up to this predefined class is present. Import java.io.start. Okay, io.start. So there is a no error. This exception present under IO package to handle a runtime errors like all type of runtime errors. See, I am going to show you one more. What are the runtime errors? Let I want to read a character n. I want to input a character. For this, what I will write? Say I am writing system out println enter a character. I am removing this first. System out println say enter a character. So how I will enter? There is a predefined method called system dot in dot read is used to read a character. So write a character n equal to. Still we are getting an error. What is error? Na incompatible type or loss. SOP and we are getting here error. What type of error? The major cause is not this is an error. It asking for exception. Throws IO system.in.read it is a character na convert the car no error. Still if we will remove this then there is a chances to get an error. See, this is an error. It is showing unreported exception IO must be caught or a declaration must be thrown. Means some predefined method is there, predefined class is there that read this exception. Eta kon throws IO exception. This is predefined exception that we are throwing. Or instead of writing this, we have to write this by using try. In a try block, then we will go for catch. That is IO exception. EXCPTION exception object. Anyway, EXCEPTION exception object. Okay, then we can write a system dot err dot println and object. So there is also a method object dot get print start trace. এটা দ্বারা কোন হবে না automatically it will object.print trace. Or we can write system.err.println object. What is the error that will show? Okay, so what is the logic behind it? Some methods that are present which must be required the exception will go for exception. An exception handling is an abnormal condition that raises in a code sequence at a runtime. While executing the program, it creates a problem. And to terminate or without terminating completely to handle the error called a exception. In other words, exception is a runtime error. A Java expression is an object that describes exceptional, that is called error condition that has occurred in a piece of a code. That is it. When an exceptional condition arises, the object represent that execution is created thrown in the method that causes error. Thrown a method that causes error. So that this theory part you will go through it. तातला काढण्यात दिली की So there are 5 different keywords are there, that is called try, catch, throw, throws and finally ଆମେ ଏବେ ପଢିଲେ try ବିଷୟରେ, throw out throws ଅଛି। throw କଣ ନା throw ହେଲା some user define exception। ଯେତେବେଳେ ରନ୍ ଟାଇମ୍ ଏକ୍ସେପ୍ସନ ପ୍ରି ଡିଫାଇନ୍ ଏକ୍ସେପ୍ସନ ଅଛି ଆମେ କିଛି ୟୁଜର ଡିଫାଇନ୍ ଏକ୍ସେପ୍ସନ କରିବା ତାକୁ ସେ ଟାଇମରେ ଆମେ ଥ୍ରୋ ୟୁଜ୍ କରିପାରିବା जो द्वारा कि सी थ्रो करियो गोटे ब्लॉक रो आ गोटे ब्लॉक दैट इज कॉल्ड यूजर डिफाइंड एक्सेप्शन। थ्रोस कहली एबे थ्रोस आईओ एक्सेप्शन, थ्रोस मोस्टली आईओ एक्सेप्शन वी विल कम अक्रॉस पूरा 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 तारो स्केलेटन तो मु देखै चिंता करिया कुछ कारण हैला। सो दीज ऑल थ्योरीज यू विल go through it, nothing is there for your clear concept I have given। if you will go through it will take a lot of time, okay। then the basic block is try, then go for catch, then multiple catch, catch 1, catch 2, like this you can go। I will show you easy and trick method how you can handle the errors, and this is the finally block, whatever may be your try block or catch block may execute or may not। मानक try execute कला error अछि catch को आसी, try execute कला error नाही catch को जीवोगी नाही, but there is a method called finally, it must will execute। तार काम कोन मानकर डाटाबेस तुम ओपन कर देइछ लास्ट को क्लोज करिके एंड करियार अछि, सो डाटाबेस क्लोजिंग पार्ट फाइल ओपन कर देइछ रन करछ किछि काम कलो लास्ट को फाइल क्लोज करी एंड होवार अछि हैला। सो फाइनली ब्लॉक हैला मानकर तुम गोटे ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करछ ताकू कोन करियार अछि मेमोरी रो रिमूव करियार अछि। So like this purpose you will use the finally, means the block which made for closing part, all type of closing, open, closing the database, closing the file, closing the objects। but java रे कोन अछि ना java रे इमि किछि स्टेटमेंट नाही जोटा कि आमे कहूचे गार्बेज कलेक्शन सुनथियो गोटे ना गार्बेज कलेक्शन मींस व्हाट automatically it remove automatically it assigns some value to the variable default variable, and after complete execution it will stay in the it remain in the memory। but if you want to remove this permanently java remove automatically, but there is one method called system.gc। देखो ना gc what is this, this is garbage collector। मोर जेतला एक्सेप्शन हैंडलिंग पढु छी तुला न कहू छै system.gc is a method की भी पचार दो इंटरव्यू रे भी पचार दो java does not takes any garbage collection, but what are the method माने this method will automatically called by the jvm to clear the memory। देखो कोन लिखा छै पढो java virtual machine expand effort towards recycling the unused object in order to make memory they are currently occupy available for quick reuse। So this method is called by JVM automatically, we no need to write, but we can write here in this is the runtime, also we can use runtime get runtime gc system.gc call this method, okay। so like this type of final things that you can use in a finally block, nothing else। the finally block does not handle any error, the catch block only garbage collection रा सी मेमोरी जहां allocate हेजी सब खाली करी तमे 10 टा ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करछो यूज सरला मेमोरी रही जो ना बाय डिफॉल्ट सी रही जाए बुझ पछ नहीं, बट जाभा रे कोन हुए तुम system.gc लिखिल क्लियर हम नहेले भी जेवीएम सेटा को अप्लाई करी से खाली कर सो दैट इज द मेजर एडवांटेजेस system.gc so okay so this is the use of a finally block. The advantages of exception handling is that most important in every program. See, an expert programmer also may not write 100% error program. गोटे एक्सपर्ट प्रोग्रामर हेले भी 100% एरर फ्री लिखि पारिबो नाही कोन पाई ना देयर इज ए चांसेस फॉर गेटिंग रन टाइम एरर हमें कंपाइल टाइम ठीक अछि रन टाइम to handle the runtime error this exception handling is used. This maintains the normal flow of application. It will not terminate abnormally. Abnormally means मझिरे इन बंद होई जंता आसे so it maintain the flow of execution हला. Now coming to these are the final try catch finally throws and throws. These are the keywords. हाँ टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी कार आइरे टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी किछि ना रन टाइम एरर माने रन टाइम रे त एरर हबो जदी एरर हला ताकू सॉल्व हबो इफ देयर इज ए रन टाइम एरर देन इट कैच बाय द कैच मेथड. टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी रो मीनिंग कोन जानछु टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी माने कंप्लीटली गोटे प्रोग्राम को एग्जीक्यूट करिया पई केति के समय दरकार दैट इज कॉल्ड द टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी. वी हैव टू फाइंड द टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी हाउ मेनी टाइम्स टेक्स and what are the statement and memory need to be required for executing the program. That is called time and space complexity. Memory upare gala mane space complexity, time upare gala mane time hela that is separate issue. So exception types, all the exceptions classes are of the built-in class called throwable. Throwable will gote predefined class अछि ता अंडर रे अछि ता अंडर रे की अछि 10. A throwable is a top of the exception class hierarchy. Then immediately below, after throwable, immediately below there is a class called exception. There is a class called exception. Let us see the diagram. Go for the diagram. Then we will come across. There is a diagram di pakaichi mojhire. Paragala. Yes. This is a throwable. This is a super class of all the exception directory. Java.long.throwable. Hello. This is the root class of a Java exception hierarchy, which is inherited two subclasses. One is called exception, there is an error. Hello. So we are going to discuss about exception. There is a main under exception IO exception, SQL exception. SQL exception केतल दरकार ना जते बेले हमें डाटाबेस को कनेक्ट करिया SQL कमांड्स एग्जीक्यूट करिया. क्लास नॉट फाउंड एक्सेप्शन सिंटैक्स नहीं सिंटैक्स एरर डन एट कंपाइलिंग टाइम ए सब हमें पड़ছে रन टाइम कंपाइल हे साला परे जेतल एग्जीक्यूट करते सेते बेले क्लास नॉट फाउंड मन कर तुम गोटे क्लास टी ओपन करियो चाहो तो से क्लास टा मैच हो हला गोटे पैकेज रे तमे लोड करथियो मात्र से पैकेज रे से क्लास टा नथियो हला बेले कोन हबो ना क्लास नॉट फाउंड एक्सेप्शन. आउरी अछि रन टाइम एक्सेप्शन जेमिन के एबे डिस्कस करबा हमें अरिथमेटिक एक्सेप्शन, नल पॉइंटर एक्सेप्शन, नंबर फॉर्मेट एक्सेप्शन, आउट ऑफ इंडेक्स आउट ऑफ बॉन्ड एक्सेप्शन जोटा के देखिले अरे आउट ऑफ बॉन्ड एक्सेप्शन, सिंगल इंडेक्स आउरी अछि खाली एती नो. सो मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ एक्सेप्शन आर देयर. वाड गला एक्सेप्शन ना पूरा फैमिली आन दीची हला अरिथमेटिक एक्सेप्शन, एरे आउट ऑफ बॉन्ड इंडेक्स एक्सेप्शन, एरे स्टोर हला क्लास कास्ट एक्सेप्शन इनवैलिड टाइप कास्टिंग कले इलीगल आर्गुमेंट एक्सेप्शन इलीगल आर्गुमेंट तुम देलो हला इलीगल मॉनिटर. सो मेनी थिंग्स आर देयर फॉर यू. I hope that you will go through it all. I will show you one to demo and that how you will use these all. ए सब तुम किन यूज करियो ए सब रो गोटे गोटे एग्जांपल दे दी बट सब जगह यूज आमे बे करि पारियानी. When you will go for the practically means जेतले आमे गोटे प्रोजेक्ट रिलेटेड जिबा some part like a security exception I have not used it. कौन अच्छी मुझे एटा मु यूज कर but some things I have string index out of bound we have come number of format exception we can like this है so you can get it one by one also तो मु मन करो गोटे डाउट रहिला माने you will go to the Google and directly search you can get it but if you find a doubt then you ask तुम बुझी पालो ने मत पचार but we cannot go for this all exception but why I am given here for your knowledge you have to know तुम जानियो पड़ियो कौन एक्सेप्शन ना हैंडलिंग अछि हैला सो देयर आर टू डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ एक्सेप्शन कौन चेक्ड एक्सेप्शन अनचेक्ड एक्सेप्शन चेक्ड एक्सेप्शन कौन दिस क्लास इज डायरेक्टली इनहेरिटेड फ्रॉम थ्रोएबल क्लास एक्सेप्ट रन टाइम एक्सेप्शन गोटे अछि हैला एंड एरर इज नोन एज चेक्ड लाइक आईओ एक्सेप्शन एसक्यूएल एक्सेप्शन एगुडी को चेक्ड एक्सेप्शन the checked exception are checked at the compile time but unchecked exception not a compile time during run time हैला so ए सब होची inherited from run time exception program execute हलाडू हबो एइटा केतळ हबो ना compile time रे हबो जेतळे तमे compile करछो तमे SQL कोड लिखुछो हबो जिमि आमे एबे गोटे करिया बफर रीडर क्लास गोटे करिया देखो buffer reader class देखो buffer reader class define होची import java dot I will start है ना start so I am defining here object so this is a class input stream reader class of object we can read a number anything by using println enter a number एटा फाइल रे भी यूज होबा आगे पढियो हमें enter a number हैला int n equal to हैला integer बा string रे हमें डायरेक्ट होबा so that it will be string sc equal to object dot there is a method called read line देखा सिला two string will convert to string but we can read a single character also we can read a integer also like this but scanner class बोले ये नहीं एथरे mostly use होगा read line to read a sentence but देखो ये आसिला problem कौन problem आसिला this unexpected unreported exception IO exception must be kept तमे जेतला आर मेथड ता यूज करलो से कह देला IO exception न देले काम कर this is called run time error ए सॉरी compile time error हमें बे कंपाइल करिया जदी कोन आउटपुट आसियो एरर println sc मु देखियो चाहू sc रो वैल्यू so this is error what type of error na runtime exception java.longtime exception that is that exception go to IO exception must be catch देखो एटा दी प्रकार वे लिखि परिया कि मैं लिखि परिया ना आई कैन try IO IO exception E1 and system.err dot println of कौन E1 So there is no error. Now we can execute this and enter a string that it will display. So this is the purpose of this is called compile time error. So it is a compile time error that is called the checked exception. That is called IO exception. So how we can write in a second way? Instead of writing these all try catch सब हमें checked exception ये डायरेक्ट लिख पारिया क्या मैं लिख पारिया देखो ना by using throw keyword throws IO exception what's IO exception yes error free now once we can able to run but keep it in mind this exception can be written here once. But if you want to write multiple exception, then you must will go for try catch block. Okay, go for try catch block. One more example. Try block and declare two variables a comma b comma c. Okay, and I want to input a value using scanner class. Catch कौन exception आसियो ना divide by zero ना क्या कौन लिखियो divide by 0 रो एक्सेप्शन का कौन अछि देखिबा माने तमे इथिन देखिरी that is arithmetic exception not divide by 0 that is arithmetic exception होला ऊपर C D P A R I T H T H A R I T H M A T I C pra A R I T H M A T I C X C क्या है हाँ कौन स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक A R I हाँ E E ହେଲା Now waiting to input 23, 55, result is 0. Okay, now run again. Compile time no error, runtime is error, 33, 0, is divided by 0 error. It not raise an exception. It error asila, but smoothly end hela. जदि ए पार्ट टा हमें काटी दबा एठू ए कैच पार्ट टा काटी दबा ट्राई कैच पार्ट काटी दबा है ना आउट प्रोग्राम लिखुछु देखो कि तुम यूज करियो देखो एटा को माने तुम जानि नथि एक्सेप्शन टा किन हैंडल करियो सेटा मु बुझछ और 6 how will handle these all exception huh? Or go for code leave these all 6 okay. So remove this try part hela just in the run karo no error now executing value देली 33 आउट देली 0 एटा आसिला एरर से कहि देला जे java.lang.arithmetic exception divide by 0 एटा किए देला java देला just copy this and use it in a try catch हम एटा जान नथिलो एरर टा आसी बोली आकु कोन कर देला कैच विचार देला एरर जा सब e1 e2 देले भलो some message hello right now you are getting how to handle this लिखि दो आउट बोले कुछ असुविधा नहीं हैला रन करिया हैला e1 dot get a class you can get the class similarly so many informations also you can get it where is the error system.out.println e1 dot has code well some code will give get but no need to present la khali track kori si class hala so this class ta ko class ta koi dela dekho जेतो आमे लिखिले एडी कोन लिखिले गेट क्लास को क्लास ता ना java.lang e1.print start trace बोले पूराटा से ट्रेस करना ना arithmetic exception divide right this is e1 रो काम e1.print track trace now go for one more exception catch हला catch similarly array index outbound exception देखिबा go for array out of bound index exception would declare कर दियो simple array नहीं simple kind डायरेक्ट ये करो system dot out dot out dot println हमें args up to 0 by 1 हमें read करिया okay now we are going to read this run this your value first टा पाई second टा पाई कोन आसिला नहीं सॉरी 0 दे देले पड़ा 0 दबा 20 गोटे देली 5 गोटे देली डिवाइड हला बट देयर इज ए वन मोर एरर कॉल्ड array out of bound index exception आसिला just copy this exception and paste it the catch block catch paste करो हला e2 exception then run okay then what you can write system out println e2 dot get message हला you can also get the message हला देखो कौन है मेरे मैसेज टा आसिला डेली 12 0 दे देले 0 को पळेला arithmetic exception now run again 12 देली 6 देली पुडी गला result देला 1 that is the out of bound index हमें एटी मैसेज दे परिया out of index चला go for out of index run this is out of index. Because of we handle one more exception. Go for one more catch block. Number format exception. If there is any number format, जदि format define करा हितियो ताले सेठी number format exception आसी. We will go for this example. So I have given some example for you for your practice. Multiple catch, हला divide by zero exception, okay, and arithmetic exception and built-in exceptions. This is the user defined exception we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, this is user defined exception we will discuss tomorrow. You go through this. I will send this file today itself. Hala, user defined exception we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, this is the base of this exception class, main exception class is section. So बुझी पारियोनी जदि बुझिलो भलो कथा हम काली के डिस्कस करिया. Similarly, let us you want to search about the number format exception example तुम जानिया पड़ता.